80,000 people are screaming as pyrotechnics erupt from a stage in the round, marking the start of another night on Ed Sheeran's 2026 Loop Tour. By the time this tour began, Sheeran had accumulated an estimated net worth of $350 million, placing him among the highest-earning solo artists in the history of the music business. But in May of 2026, he chose to break the partnership that helped build that fortune, announcing his departure from Warner Music Group and Atlantic Records after 15 years. Most artists leave their labels because of creative burnout or declining sales, but Sheeran walked away while his commercial power was at an all-time high. This departure was the result of a decade-long strategy to build a professional infrastructure that no longer required the music industry's traditional support. The first tool in that strategy is a piece of custom hardware that Sheeran uses every night, the Chewy 2 loop pedal. The Chewy 2 is engineered to take a single audio input and stack it into infinite layers in real time. This live layering allows one person to replicate a full band, eliminating the costly session musicians and complex travel requirements of a stadium tour. By custom building this hardware, Sheeran effectively replaced the label's live event infrastructure with a single piece of proprietary technology. Beyond hardware, Sheeran pursued a creative strategy built on an aggressive refusal to stay within any single musical genre. He began by establishing himself in the UK grime scene, collaborating with artists like Stormzy to find an audience far outside the standard acoustic pop market. He then moved into mainstream hip-hop, securing high-profile features with legacy rap artists like Eminem to broaden his reach across multiple demographics. On his 2025 album Play, he expanded globally again, integrating Punjabi pop elements and Middle Eastern instrumentation into his songwriting. This genre fluidity meant that Sheeran didn't need a label's A&R department to predict trends. By owning multiple sonic lanes, he made himself a permanent fixture on global charts, regardless of what was currently popular. The final test of his autonomy came in 2023, with a high-stakes copyright infringement lawsuit over his hit song Thinking Out Loud. The plaintiffs argued that Sheeran had taken basic chord progressions from a classic Marvin Gaye track to build his own hit. Sheeran entered the trial with a history of expensive out-of-court settlements, including a £16 million payout for his song Photograph. He needed a courtroom victory to prevent his songwriting from becoming a permanent target for litigation. After 6 days of trial, he won. The jury found that Sheeran had created the song independently, establishing a legal precedent that basic musical building blocks belong in the public domain. By refusing to settle, he proved he had the financial stamina and legal fortitude to defend his own intellectual property without industry mediation. Today, Sheeran balances his global touring machine with a personal life focused on his family and his home in Suffolk. In 2026, his professional structure is fully autonomous, releasing major projects like the twin albums Play and Rewind entirely through his own label, Gingerbread Man Records. This autonomy allows him to bypass corporate charity and directly fund his hometown via the Ed Sheeran Suffolk Music Foundation. This report details the specific impact of those funds, such as financing the state-of-the-art Mac Suite at Thomas Mills High School. These direct grants remove instrument hire fees and provide full bursaries to families in the area who cannot afford them. Sheeran reached a global scale using the major label system, then cut the cord once his personal infrastructure became more powerful than the labels. He now operates a self-sustaining empire entirely on his own terms.